Hi all of you, welcome to part 3 of permissions, and in this video I will show you what is umask and why that is used and how you can change permission according to you. The default permission which Linux gives itself, you can change that as well. Alright, so let me show you. First let me log in into my machine, to my server. Let me paste here your IP, and now it's time to log in as EC2 user. Now it's time to log in as root user, and now it's time to change first your appearance. Let me change it to 8. 8 is good, bold, and I think font should be this, and color should be for gray. I think this yellow one is good. Alright, now let me show you. Let me see first what is there. There is directory 1 and file 1. Let me remove all this stuff first. rm-rf space star. Now you can see that there is nothing. Alright, so now let me first show you that. Let me first create a directory, any directory, or I can create a file as well, file 1. Now let me show you the permissions. So as you all can see that I haven't set these permissions, but these permissions are by default permissions. Alright, so these who is setting up these permissions? The Linux itself is setting up these permissions. Let me show you the default permission of your directory as well. Let me name it as dir1. Why my R is not working? It is working but late. Alright, now let me show you the content, the permissions of my directory and my file as well, -l. Now as you all can see that the directory, the default permission of directory is this. So as you all can see, if you remove x from user, or you can say root, just remove x from root and remove the x from execute permission from group as well as from others, so you will get the default permission of file. This is a formula to calculate. Alright, so now many of you are thinking that how these permissions are setting up. Alright, so there is known as umask. Just ignore this first 0, and after that is your permission. As I already told you in my last video that how you can change your permissions and create your permissions by using numbers. Alright, so these are those numbers. Just ignore first 0, and the second, from the second 0, the second 0 is belongs to your root, and the first 2 belongs to your group, and the second 2 belongs to your others. Alright, and you can change this as well. Let me run that command again, umask. If you write umask, let me change it as 421. Now if you run that command umask, let me run that command, you can see that your umask is now 421. You can change by running this command, but you can change for temporary purpose. As you all can see here, this is my content for today. Ignore first 0 of umask, rest of them is your default permission, and you can see that you can set temporary umask by running this command umask this. You can write any permission you want. Alright, but you have to reload as well. But if you want to change permanent permission, if you want to change permissions permanently, that default permission, how you can change? So as you all can see, now I am logged in as root user. So there is a directory where the path is your in etc. There is your bash dot r, I think bash rc. So there is your path etc bash rc. Alright, so you have to go down below, alright, here. So now you can change permission by pressing I. You can insert, as you all know. You can write here umask I want 777, alright, 777. Now you have to press escape, now colon WQ to save and quit, as you all know, alright. So if I run that command, umask, now let me reload the terminal by using this command execute bash. If I run that command umask, now you can see that your by default permissions are changed, alright. So you can do like this as well. But in case of you are not a root user, like I am not a root user, I am now a regular user, as you all can see. So there is also a path, there is a file in your home directory. You can see here in the home directory, you can let me show you. There is, let me do al, alright. Let me run that command again. Let me run it as al. It shows hidden file as well. So it is not showing because I have to go to that path. It is not present there. It is present in home, in your EC2 user, Now you can see that there is a file, there is a hidden file, as you all know, because it is starting from your dot, alright. So now you can see that there is a bash .bash.rc file. Just go there. Let me go there. In home there is EC2 user and there is .bash.rc, alright. So if you want to change permission of a regular user, I am talking about the regular user, so now you can change here. So now you can change here. Just you have to write here umask before your permission. Now you have to give space. After removing the first 0, you have to set your permission, like I want 0 to 4 permission, alright. So it's time to go back by pressing escape and colon WQ to save it quit. So now if I run here the umask, it is showing the default. So you have to reload using that command execute bash. This command is used to reload your terminal. If I run that command again umask, you can see that your permissions are set, alright, 0 to 4. So just forget about the first 0. As I already told you, the first 0, I don't know what it does, but the main permission starts from this second column, alright. So I think now you got the idea how these directories and these files are getting permissions, alright. Let me log in as root user again, sudo -i. So let me do ls -n, alright. So you can see that this is the permission of directory and this is the permission of a file. So let me show you. There is a simple formula. Let me open my pen, my marker. It is pen or marker, you can say anything, alright. So what is your maximum permission? As you all know, 777 is your maximum permission, alright. So if you remove, so let me run that umask command again, umask. If alright, let me show you. Let me create one directory again, directory dir2, and also let me create a file as well to show you something, file2. Now it's time to run that command again, ls-l. So now you can see that there is no permission to your directory and there is no permission to your file as well. Why? Because your umask is 777. If you subtract 777 from 777, you can see that you get 0, alright, 0, alright. So that's why it is showing no permission, alright. So let me first change umask, alright, and after that I will show you. First also remove my all stuff from here, alright. Now it's time to change. I am changing for temporary purpose umask. 246. So this is my new mask. Alright, but if I let me show you umask again, umask, by running that command umask, you can see that your temporary umask is set. But if I run that command execute bash, because this is temporary set, if I run this command, you can see your umask is now default. Your umask is now changed. Alright, because this umask is set temporary. Alright, so let me change that umask first. I have to go to that path, and now from here I can change permanently, as you all know. Alright, let me set umask as a 26, not 246. Alright, 246. Now it's time to go back. Alright, so now let me create a directory. As you all can see, there is nothing. First let me show you, there is nothing. mkdir dir1. Let me create a file as well, file1. So let me run that command ls-l. So now you can see, wait a minute. Alright, let me execute that bash command. Let me reload the terminal again. Now if I run this command, because these files and directories are created on the previous permission, on the basis of previous permission, which was 7777. Alright, so let me just do one thing. Let me remove all this stuff again, and let me create another file and directory. As you all can see, there is nothing. Let me create a file mkdir file and mkdir. Now it's time to run that command ls-l. Now you all can see that these files and directory, this file and directory they both are created on the basis of my new permission, because I have reload the terminal, alright. So let me show you what is my umask. Let me show you, my umask is 246. Alright, if you, let me write here, if you subtract 246 from this maximum permission, alright, you can see here what you will get. 1, here you will get 5 6 7 3, and here you will get 5. Alright, 531 is your answer. Alright, let me see that is correct or not. 5, value of r is 4, and this execute, the value of this x is 1. When you plus this, you will get 5. You can see here 5. Alright, so when you add these both, w is equal to 2 and x is equal to 1, you will get 3. Now you can see here 3. Alright, and here you will only get this, the execute permission, whose value is only 1. So you can see that this is the value of your directory. Alright, this is your value of directory. Let me write here. Alright, but if you, let me show you, but if you remove all the execute permissions from the root group as well as from others as well, so you will get the permission of your file. As you all can see, if you remove x, there is only r left. If you remove x, there is only w left. If you remove x, because there is, you can see that there is only your execute permission in your others part. So if you remove that, there you will get nothing. So that is why there is nothing. So you will get the permissions of file. Alright, I think you now all are familiar with the umask, how you can do umasking. Alright, so I think this is the time to end this video, and just practice this stuff, and all this content will be in the description. You will find in the description there is a document. Alright, you have to just open that link and you will find this stuff. but before that, let me uh, add something. Alright, let me add something here. First, let me stop my server. Alright, don't forget to stop this server, as I already told you in my previous videos as well. Alright, so now it's time to add something here as well. Alright, here I want to add path of umask. This is of your root user. Alright, root user. Path is your etc bash rc. Alright, bash rc is your path. Let me give space here as well. And path for your regular user, that is, let me write this, umask, that is regular user. So the path is your I think in home directory you have to go to your user. Let me write here regular user. You have to go into your that directory. Alright, regular user, and there is your file name as bash. Let me write here as dot bash rc. Alright, because that is your hidden file in your regular user directory. Alright, so I think this much is enough. Why this? What is this? Let me just clear. Alright, and rest. If you find any problem, you can watch this video again. All the stuff you will get in your description. Alright, and don't forget to stop this server. So I think this is the right time to end this video, and I will meet you in my next video.